The Kenyan sprint coach Menace and another Japanese assistant coach Mieko, both of them who were in New Delhi for the ongoing 12th World Para-Athletics Championship, were bitten by stray dogs at the warm-up track of the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. And this happened on Friday. Post that, viewers, what we're learning of is that in the latest coming in, we are understanding that this happened at the stadium. The Supreme Court, remember, has already given 2 separate orders on the stray dog population in the national capital. Take a look at this report for more.
I'm feeling pain on my leg, and then I'm feeling some headache. So I don't know why, because I've never felt that. I've been taking water since morning because I was doing a warm-up with my girl who was going for 200 meters first round. So we were doing some start blocks. I was trying to rectify some mistakes. So when I was with my athlete, so we were doing some start blocks. And then after I have clapped for her to go, and then I felt something like something has touched my leg. I thought it was my physiotherapist, so I had to call, Somba, what's happening? So when I turned like this, I got this was a dog, and it was I was already biting me, so I didn't know.
All right, let's go to Shambhavi, who's joining us live right now. Shambhavi, I'm coming across to you. In the national capital, we saw that 2 foreign coaches were bitten by stray dogs at the stadium, Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. Now, there has been a little bit of outrage we saw earlier, especially with the Supreme Court orders which had come in, and then we saw a lot of protests. Then the Supreme Court had to revise its order. But once again, concerns being raised about stray dogs who are on the streets and attacking citizens, and in this case, they are foreign coaches.
Well, this definitely has raised major concerns about the safety of the athletes and the teams from foreign now after 2 incidents. One from the Kenya coach and the other from the Japan's coach. And as you can hear when he's talking, he said that he initially mistook the touch as his physiotherapist touch, but then later realized that he was actually being bitten by a dog. So this has definitely raised very serious concerns about safety. Although the organizing committee has reiterated its commitment to provide an uncompromised, safe environment for all the athletes and their team. And the MCD has also reinforced its 2 teams which will be dedicated specifically for the safety of the athletes and will be stationed inside the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium with a lot of other facilities, which includes vehicles for rapid transfer and removal of the stray dogs to shelter homes. They're also making sure, which has even previously been raised as a concern, that the dogs, stray dogs who are being removed from the streets, they're not being taken care of, or inhuman treatment might be given to them. So the MCD has also reiterated that they're being taken care of. They'll be shifted to safe shelter homes. And this comes in the light when, for the past few months, we've been seeing that there has been a lot of ruckus around the stray dog. There has been 2 separate judgments which were given by Supreme Court. One bench said, asked for the removal of all stray dogs from the area of Delhi NCR and to make sure that they are disinfected, they are sterilized, which was later then altered by a second judgment given by Supreme Court, where they said that only those dogs who are likely to have rabies or do have rabies currently will be taken from the streets, will be sterilized, will be disinfected, and will be kept in the shelter homes. So a lot of controversy has been revolving around this, and now this comes definitely as a big question mark when not just the citizens of India but our guests who have come to participate in the World Para-Athletics Championship were bitten. Back to you.
Right. Okay, so there are also many concerns coming in that the MCD had cleared the venue earlier, but because of repeated feeding near the stadium, the strays re-entered. So there are many questions being raised, especially when the Supreme Court had spoken about feeding of stray dogs in public. There were some directives which were given on that. Shambhavi.
Right, that is why the MCD has now reinforced two dedicated vehicles, two dedicated dog catching teams which will be inside the JLN Nehru Stadium 24/7 to make sure that a clean, that a safe environment is being provided to all the athletes who have come here, and they will be equipped with each and everything which will be required to carry out this process as smoothly as possible, while making sure that the dogs are being treated nicely. But this definitely, as you very rightly said, that this definitely raises a lot of question on the judgment that was again altered after a lot of controversy which followed it. The dog lovers, the animal lovers, they were very agitated by the decision of the Supreme Court when the Supreme Court asked for all the stray dogs to be removed from the Delhi NCR, keeping these such incidents in mind, such incidents which were growing day by day, but was then again altered after the growing agitation of the animal lovers. But this definitely again raises a very, very strong question on how safe are the people in our country. And it is not just about our country, it is about the people who have come here as a guest. We are hosting them in the World Para Athletics
Shambhavi,
Championship.
thank you. Thank you, Shambhavi, for getting those details. Foreign coaches bitten by stray dogs are raising concerns once more. Okay, let's move ahead, viewers, to some of the other stories we are tracking in a stirring tribute to India's unsung sentinels. A tricolour now soars high over the Himalayan frontiers. Lieutenant General Anindya Sengupta, GOC in charge Central Command, has dedicated a majestic 90-foot national flag in a remote